It's one of these videos. You know what that means. Hey everyone, welcome back to another Xenoblade Chronicles news video. This one, probably going to be short and sweet, but there are some things in which we want to go over because a brief overview video has just been dropped via Nintendo across all channels, and it contains little bits and pieces in which we want to talk about. So, what we are going to do right now is we are going to play you the video full on as is, and then we'll discuss our thoughts. Because I'm not going to lie, the first initial minutes of this video is going to gloss over details in which we've already discussed. So, again, I feel like we'll stop this video when it comes to the actual good bits, and then we will discuss and talk about it. Anyway, let's go. This is courtesy of Nintendo, whether it's Europe, America, you've probably seen the posts. Let's do it.
Releasing hatch. Please stand clear.
Hey there. Looks like you're all in one piece. You don't even remember your own name?
Rescued from your stasis pod, you are one of the few surviving members of humanity. A casualty of an intergalactic war between alien races, Earth has been annihilated. In search of a new home, the remnants of humanity crash land on a mysterious planet known as Mira. This sprawling, untamed alien world is home to diverse biomes and inhabited by ferocious wildlife of all sizes. With Earth lost, the remaining survivors must establish a new home on Mira to ensure humanity's survival. Welcome to New Los Angeles, a city built from the remains of the ship and your base of operations. The city is divided into districts, including commercial, industrial, and residential. It's also home to all kinds of people. Here, you can obtain protective gear and powerful weapons that'll aid your exploration. The planet's creatures might not take kindly to trespassers. In battle, you'll strike with normal attacks, as well as special moves called arts. When allies call out to you in the heat of battle, move in and strike. Use a corresponding art that matches their call to support one another.
Thanks. How about a buck? Falling apart here. Help me defend us alive.
By fulfilling certain conditions, you can engage Overdrive, allowing you to dish out multiple arts in a row to deal massive damage. Once you obtain a license, you can use Scouts, powerful armored vehicles developed by humanity. Pilot your Skell to explore the furthest reaches of Mira. And as a fierce weapon in combat. There are multiple types of Skells, and they can be customized to suit your preferred combat style.
Hunter's blood!
Follow me! Overdrive! Target locked! You're mine!
The residents of New Los Angeles will seek your help with various requests and errands. lend a hand to earn rewards and strengthen your relationships with your fellow citizens. Doing so may unlock new missions.
Once again, would you lend me your strength?
Or add new allies to the party.
Excellent. Let us set out immediately.
Plus, you can hop online to team up with other players near and far. Up to 32 players can join a squad, in which you'll work together to complete tasks such as collecting a certain number of items or felling specific enemies. Your individual contributions will count towards the squad's goals. Also, up to 4 squad members can team up in online co-op to face off against powerful foes.
Let's see him chew on this. Look at that.
Humanity is a blight, a great cancer festering on the cosmos. Words are but wind, and yours rattle loudly. In this harsh land, only strength holds meaning.
Our survival as a species hinges on your efforts. Elma, we need your help. Please save us.
We threatened them. We didn't blow up their planet.
Our people don't have any reason to fight each other.
I am here to purge the universe of your disease, once and for all.
Enough of your talk. Enough of the pain you've caused the universe. The only agony would be suffering you any longer.
Fight for humanity's survival in the Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition game. Available March 20th on the Nintendo Switch system. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
So that will end this portion of the video. But however, there are some few bits and pieces in which we should probably go over, because there are some new bits that have been shown in this trailer. Some absolutely brand new, and others that are just reaffirmance of what was used to be in the Wii U version, if that makes any sense. So if we can, obviously the UI regarding the shop, honestly, it looks a lot better, a lot more streamlined, and a lot more clear. And it also gives us a bit of an insight regarding new outfits and new layouts. So for me, I do kind of like this.
And it shows you the resistances that you get as well, which I can really appreciate.
Yeah, new players are definitely going to be taken aback by all this, especially if you're so used to how the original Xenoblades operate things, because trust me, it is a lot. But just going on this UI straight away, there's tabs, the tabs are a lot clearer. The text size, I can't emphasize how much this increased text size is going to improve. But you also get to see here the casual wear, its rarity, and even brief screenshots of what the armor piece would look like. You can definitely tell that they are trying their best to put in as much information as they can, but make it look as clean as possible. And for the amount of information that X has to offer, I feel like it does a pretty good job on what it tries to convey. Further on, I love the morale levels on how it is now part of the UI down here.
And not a very tiny bar on top of the position that you're at.
Because trust me, again, the mechanics in X in the original Wii U version, I've said it ad nauseum in these videos, but Jesus Christ.
And also appendage lock right there.
Yeah, appendage lock. Because depending on your perspective or your camera angle, choosing between targets and different appendages was just an absolute nightmare. But luckily though, they have, again, definitely streamlined this process. And of course, Overdrive, I'm surprised that it didn't go into more detail, but again, just seeing all this here, and I have to imagine there will be options to take out aspects of the UI, just like all of the other definitive edition of Xenoblade have come before it.
And I do like that history log on the right there.
Oh yeah.
It's like, it might even tell you like, hey, Elma activated Overdrive too. Who knows?
Yeah, so in case you lose track of how much you've done or what you've done, you definitely is going to help. Same thing with the UI, with the scales, frame, insurance. Again.
Oh, insurance is still a thing?
Yep, scale insurance free.
Oh, great.
For new players, scale insurance. Well, welcome to adulting Xenoblade style. Because your scale can be destroyed during battle, or if you say go over an endless chasm, your scale can also be destroyed. Now, you can get this scale back, but it ain't cheap.
No.
So basically how insurance works is they act as tickets. So scale insurance, aka it has 3 times it can be destroyed but bought back for free.
And it also counts if you don't hit the QTE right.
Yes.
Which always annoys me. I kind of hope they change that, but...
We'll have to see. Also from here, we get a brief look in how Haraskvel is going to play. So, brief charging attack. Honestly, it looks cool. I like it.
Yeah.
And now we get to see more of the side quest stuff. Now, straight away, the icons are a lot clearer, and I also do like the subtle touch on showing them what division the characters are.
Yeah.
Because I will say this, one of X's strength is in its myriad of side quests that do have interesting dynamics, stories, and events, but if you were to hold a gun to my head right now and say, explain which character does this side quest and which division they're from, I wouldn't be able to tell you. Yeah, so for me, it definitely helps in a sense of getting to know side quests and also making characters have more staying power in your mind, even though there is a freaking ton of them. And of course, we have new cutscenes runes regarding one of the newest characters.
Once again, would you lend me your strength?
Her accent definitely reeks of Celica.
Yeah.
It also helps in the scene that Celica is actually there.
Yeah.
So will they have affinity missions together? Do they know each other in the narrative? We don't really know, but more to look forward to. Now, this is something that was a big bone of contention regarding the Wii U's shutdown. Online integration. No longer will the Miiverse hold this thing down. So, for those who don't know, online multiplayer was essentially what the video explains here. You could have an online team and you can get rewards, or you could find characters in the overworld in your game if you were connected online, and you could hire them to help you out during battle. This can also be done via NLA as well. So I'm really glad that they are bringing this back and you can hire people on the go. And as it says here, they have currency. So this isn't just like a helping hand. I do like that mechanic because what is humanity right now? A bunch of mercenaries trying to survive. So it makes sense that this would be higher. Now, I'm interested to hear if what the cost per hour is caused by is a player's choice, or is it because of their gear, their level, or their rank. That's going to be intriguing.
Yeah.
Because for me, I feel like if you have the best equipment in all fronts, I feel like it's going to help players understand who is the better player to go for.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't want some noob pricing themselves at $9999999.
One thing I'm still not sure on is if it requires NSO or not. I'd like to hope it doesn't, but
I don't think Nintendo has clarified that recently, but if it's an online functionality, I have to imagine it is going to be requiring NSO. But I could be wrong. If that's a detail, folks, in which we have missed, please feel free to correct us in the comments because information is necessary.
Up to 32 players can join a squad in which you'll work together.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, sweetheart. Was it 32 players in the Wii U version as well, or was it less?
I don't know. I never touched the online function in the Wii U version.
Okay. If any of you guys use the online functionality in the Wii U days, let me know. Is this an improvement or a downgrade? Love to hear your thoughts.
Or felling specific enemies. Your individual contributions will count towards the squad's goals. Also, up to 4 squad members can team up in online co-op.
And I love this. I do kind of wish that it was a couch co-op sort of thing, but I also know that doing this split screen would be nigh impossible. Unless you have a massive, massive TV.
Look at that!
get Nexus in on this.
Oh my god. Also, and this is going to be a subtle thing, but it's going to be out in the open already because it's in these videos. I love the constant use of the Telethia here. Because existing Xenoblade players, that is their hook. That is their hook. If you have played the Xenoblade Chronicles before, a lot of players are going to look at that and think, well, obviously it's got something to do with the original Xenoblade, so I'm hooked. Does it? Does it not? I'll leave you to decide. And now from that reaches the end of the base game. But if we head to the... Also, yeah, I forgot about this. We also have a look at the pilot of Hereskvelg. And I think they do have little bits and pieces on that, but that's for another time. But again, that is the end of the base part of this video. Now we get to the end. The best part.
20th on the Nintendo Switch system. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. Plus, a brand new story has been added.
Disappeared? What do you mean? What do we know about it? Let it all out. We earned a big tearful reunion.
Mira disappearing. The ghost's arrival. Even the Ares. The dots all join up. It's connected.
Again? How much longer do we gotta keep fighting?
In that brief 30-second trailer, we get a lot. So first things first. Mira apparently is disappearing. What in Xenoblade Mythos have we seen this occur? Because this could be a myriad of things. Could this be something linked to the Fog Beasts? The Fog King? Or, if what we saw was Xenoblade 3, could these be annihilation effects? Because you have to imagine with because let's face it, when Xenoblade X first released on the Wii U, the concept of an existing story was already put in place. Or an extra story, I should say. But I don't feel like they realized how far Xenoblade would go. So who is to say these aren't linking effects?
Let it all out.
And of course, we get to see the returning character, in which, if you guys haven't heard, we honestly feel like it's the hero that is talked about in the intro of the game.
Yeah, because Emma mentions the Ares.
Yep, so yes, there we go.
We earned a big tearful reunion.
Mira disappearing. The ghost's arrival.
And here we go. That name drop right there. The Ghosts. Brief summary. The reason why Earth is destroyed is because the alien race that destroyed Earth, they call the Ghosts. Now, I have two theories on this. Either the Ghosts have actually tracked down humanity and it's all starting over again, or is this something to do with, as you pretty much alluded to, old things coming back? Are they real? Are they not? Are they actual ghosts? Who's to say?
Even the Ares. The dots all join up. It's connected.
Again? How much longer do we gotta
We get to see new parts of the new area, and there's a lot to look forward to. And you know what else is I'm looking forward to? We've talked about this briefly in a few of our videos. Who's doing the music? Well, not long after this video dropped, Monolith Soft, as well as the composer himself, Hiroyuki, has talked about him returning. So, this is from Xenoblade Japan. The additional story of Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition will feature new music by Hiroyuki Sawano and Masaki Mase. It's exciting. That is an understatement. But there is a bit of a caveat with this particular mention, because Hiroyuki has himself said Masaki will be in charge of the music. Now, there are two ways in which you can look at this. either Masaki is actually composing the music, actually writing it down, and Hiroyuki is simply performing and mixing, or the other way around.
Mm-hmm.
Who to say? But either way, I am really glad that he is coming back to do a bit of the soundtrack.
Yeah.
Because if you're going to do Xenoblade X, you've got to have this composer. And for me, I feel like it's a dynamic between the regular Xenoblade series and X in a nutshell. Ace is synonymous with the original Xenoblade trilogy. Hiroyuki is definitely for X.
Yeah.
Because they're all masters of their craft and they fit the theme of each Xenoblade respectively. And I'm really glad that this guy is coming back to do the soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
What bangers are we going to hear? Don't know, but I'm looking forward to it all the same.
And if the screenshots are anything to go by, there might even be remastered versions of current songs.
We will have to see.
Yeah.
But guys, that is going to be it for this news video. What did you guys think? Are you excited for new things coming back? Are you hoping that things are going to be changed? What are your thoughts on the story, etc, etc? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching these videos because honestly, you guys help the channel so freaking much and we cannot thank you enough. So with that, thank you all for watching. If you like this video, then please by all means like it. And if you want to subscribe to see more up-to-date Xenoblade news or opinions, then please by all means subscribe to see more. But until then, I've been Lightning.
I'm Alice.
And we are inching ever so closer to the release date. I was trying to think of like a clever thing to say about the release date, but alas, I am not that talented. Until then, guys, thank you very much. We'll see you, hopefully, on release day. Unless maybe another news drops and then you see us again, but I digress. See you later, guys.